Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today we're going to take a quick look at the new NECA TMNT Michelangelo figure. This is a brand new line of NECA figures based on the old cartoon show, which is really cool. They have released ones before, but I'm so glad that they're re-releasing these figures because they're so hard to find nowadays. So on the front of the box, we get this really cool picture of Michelangelo. I really like the orange color of this box. And on the side, it's supposed to look like one of those old VHSs. It says NECA right there. And on the back of the box, it tells you to collect all 4 Ninja Turtles and has a little bio that you could read. And it has some pictures of Michelangelo. There's the bottom. And on the side, it is the same when you open up the figure. And it's got a fun picture of Michelangelo in a chef's outfit. So let's take this figure out of the box and look at the figure. So, here's the figure out of the box, and here's everything that it comes with. So first up, it comes with a cardboard backdrop, and it comes with this puppet. It is named Maxwell Gorgonzola. So I think that this puppet is either just a character made for the show specifically, or it's based on one of the creators of the show. I don't know much about it. So he comes with this cloth apron, and he also comes with this chef's hat with this kind of Mickey arch. And it pops on his head. Did I put this on right?
2 hours later.
This does not really fit on his head. Am I doing it wrong? I can't get the chef's hat to fit on his head. His bandana rotates and bends. I did not expect to see that in a Michelangelo figure. And he comes with some alternate hands, which include these thumbs up hands. Ayy! That's pretty fun. And next up, he comes with 2 nunchucks. I'm glad they added real chains, but at the same time, they're a different color than the metal, because I feel like the plastic chains would actually be the color that the cartoon makes the chains. And it comes with a VHS. There's nothing on it, it's just the color orange. That's pretty cool. I like the cell shading look on it. And he comes with this cool little dinosaur. It looks like a pickle. And he comes with a goldfish. I forgot that the Ninja Turtles even had a goldfish. And he comes with, and you're probably gonna expect this, a pizza. So let's take a closer look at this figure. The figure is super stiff. I can barely stand this figure. And the orange is very vibrant, but it might be a little too yellow. I like all the cell shading. There's even some really subtle cell shading on the back that's really well done. It looks a lot like the cartoon. One glaring flaw is these big gaps around the mouth and some paint right there. The articulation is what you would expect for a figure like this. Sadly, this figure doesn't come with any alternate heads, so you're stuck with this. But let's just see what some of the accessories look on this figure. Here's the figure with the chef's hat, pizza, and apron. So I actually did get the chef's hat on. It was really hard to get on. It looks super Dr. Seuss looking. And it's not perfectly seam-lined. You can see some gaps right there around the bandana, which is a little disappointing. I'm glad the apron is cloth. I kind of wish it had some printed details on it to make it look cel shaded like the rest of the figure. And sadly, he cannot hold the pizza like how an actual chef would hold the pizza. Also, no pizza box. I think that it would be cool that if you bought all 4 of these figures, they would come with different parts where you can build your own turtle layer. It's cool that it comes with all these accessories, but I don't really know what you would do with them. They would just be lying around. So I'm going to show you what he looks like while he's holding the puppet. So I'm pretty sure you just have to take off his hand. More paint flaking, I swear. And you can make him hold his puppet by taking off his hand. I actually really like this accessory. Put this hand back on. I swear, this figure flakes so much. I tied that too well. I don't think I could take off the apron for the remainder of this video. So here's the little dinosaur he comes with. Yeah, he can hold it. Oh, actually, on the box, it shows that he can hold it like this. Yeah, look, he can hold it. That looks pretty cool. Hand isn't... Oh, his hand is rubbery. It's more pliable. That's actually really nice. And speaking of nunchucks, let's put his nunchucks in his hands. Michelangelo is my favorite Ninja Turtle. I kind of wish it came with the boombox that was actually... Oh, he's dead now. That was actually advertised on the front of the box, but he does not come with that. And this figure is a darker green than the cartoon one shown on box. but I'm pretty sure he was this dark in the animated series. And he does come with his VHS. Sadly, he does not come with a TV for the VHS, so I'm just stuck there having a VHS, but nothing really to do with it. Like, it's cool that they come with all these accessories, but what am I gonna do with all those accessories? All I'm gonna do is toss them in a plastic bag. The figure is so stiff that I'm scared about bending it. I should have rinsed off the joints, but also didn't want water to get stuck in the figure. The shell looks really nice. I'll show you what this tubular turtle looks like with some of the other Ninja Turtles in my collection. Here's the new Michelangelo next to two other of my older Michelangelos. This is probably my favorite Ninja Turtle in my collection. This, I think it's part of the Army line, but it's the scuba diver Michelangelo and the early 2000s remake. And here he is next to a older Donatello, which is another one of my favorite figures. And here he is next to the awesome pizza tossin' Raphael. Here he is next to one of the Turtles of Grayskull figures. It's Donatello. And here's Michelangelo next to my absolute favorite NECA line of all time, the Ninja Turtle monsters. He is so small, look at him! And here's how the new Michelangelo stands with some other vintage Ninja Turtle figures. We got Muckman, and then we got the Wacky Action Shredder, and the original Krang. So my overall thoughts on the figure. This figure is a cool in concept. I just have a lot of problems with the figure. I feel like the chains on the nunchucks, I'm glad that they're actual metal, but at the same time, they're a different color in the actual chain links on the handles, so it feels weird. There's also, I forgot to mention this, I don't think he has a place to actually store his nunchucks. Hi, this is Future Me. You actually can store the nunchucks in here, but they slide out really easily. The accessories are nice, but there's no real good place to store them. You're just gonna have to put them in a Ziploc bag. There's not a good way for him to hold the pizza that he comes with. The hat is very hard to put on his head. The apron needs to have at least some cel shading on it to make it look more cartoony. There's also these glaring lines on the face. It's also a very, very stiff figure, and that is one big glaring problem with all NECA figures. So with all those aside, I think I'll give the figure 5.5. So, thank you all for watching. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Leave a comment down below about what you liked about this video. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.